And this part is great. He's just gonna really start to get Takashi to open up and get deeper into why he is where he's at, because Takashi has a great knowledge of the faith. You can tell. He definitely, as he's been talking, he was raised in the church. He was raised in that environment, but he's decided to reject it and walk in the other direction. He's conscious of that, and it's good to have self awareness. But what is the worth of self awareness if you're not acting on it, if you're not changing who you are? So Bryce is really going to kind of walk through this for him.
I grew up in the South. I grew up going to church. I went to a private Christian school, but I had a big problem with Christianity when I was growing up because there were a lot of people that said that they loved Jesus, but their actions were the opposite of Christianity, and they were forcing me how to live my life, but they were doing the total opposite. And so I had issues with that. There was hypocrisy I saw. There was a pastor in my hometown who had cheated on his wife, stole money from the church, and ran. And then I remember when I was in the 8th grade, my grandfather had passed away to pancreatic cancer, and I blamed God for his death. And so I just had developed depression and anxiety for years, and felt hopeless despair. I've never drank, I've never done drugs or anything, but I had a porn addiction. I had addictions of people pleasing. I tried to find my identity in sports, all this other stuff. And when I was 17, I was going to take my life on Christmas Day of 2020. And that night when I was going to take my life, I had a supernatural encounter with Jesus where he stopped me from taking.
You know me like it's a helmet. The way you to sin is death for send you to hell quick. Wanted to be all about me, God, I was selfish. I was rebellious.